sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIA.
This is my first Madden 22 game here, so go easy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just got the PS5 yesterday. Nice. Yeah, it took me an extra week to actually get it. All right. Oh, Chiefs about to whoop my Jags. Is that what's going to happen?
Harrison Butker ready to get this one started, and off we go from Jacksonville.
Oh,
in the
shit.
end zone comes Chris Claybrooks
Didn't
to
do that.
return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
I'm digging the microphone and the controller. How about you? I said I'm digging the microphone and in the controller and how, like, you don't have to wear a headset anymore. I think that's really fucking dope.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain.
Yo, watch out for J-Rob, man.
Down second and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play.
Yeah, Chiefs are not what they once were.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
Oh.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now Lawrence to throw. It's caught by Treadwell. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted.
Damn.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Chiefs are going to get the football
here. I did that before you even started.
20. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2
Wing
yards
guard.
lost, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So, Charles, 1st drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive line.
When you play defense, you playing from the defensive side or are you still playing from the offensive side?
Getting their feet wet early.
From the 32 now,
I'm digging the new defensive camera. Got a weird angle, but
Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
yeah.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. No score after one on EA Sports. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down,
I fucked that up.
14 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson.
No.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. Mahomes will throw for it. Flushed out right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it.
Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
All right, well, just gave you a touchdown.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And now look at him go. The 40. The 20. And he takes it all the way back.
It's so lame. I still only get 2 points for that. That sucks.
Now after the
that was Wingard, too.
To kick it away.
Pick 2. That's Wingard, dude. He gets so much shit in this city, dude, but he ain't that bad of a player.
Return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one.
Damn.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13.
Oh, get out of there. Get out of there.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, yeah. Like little clips of the stands and stuff like that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars! Marvin Jones, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback.
He got drilled, though.
Interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
So he held on to that ball.
Described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
I found the controls are a little bit more sensitive on this. Like, you used to be able, you hold it, it's more of a, you just flick it. You know?
From the 30 on 2nd down.
Oh, Wingard, you blowing coverage bastard.
20, 10, 5, and all the way for a Kansas City touchdown. And when we talk about yards after the catch, you think about speedy little receivers, but Travis Kelce was 3rd in the NFL in 2020 in that category. And here's Edwards-Helaire.
How did you get out of that?
The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Lawrence will throw.
No.
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this
Trevor,
first
gotta make better
half.
decisions
And you got
out
to think
there.
he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out of the locker room. We're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back upstate to Jacksonville. And Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's
I
going to
feel
end,
about
but
this
how
whole
about the way
momentum
they flip
thing.
field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will
Chase
finally
his
put
ass
it in the
down.
return, but not until he takes it
Ah,
back inside the
Wingard, you
10-yard line.
asshole.
So now it appears they're
You
going
ruined
to
it.
accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field.
That's typical
Don't
Jags
understand this
fashion
one
right
one
there.
bit. Mahomes now on first down. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Wide the fuck open.
Chiefs.
Who had him?
Edwards-Helaire there to make the grab. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From midfield now, Lawrence.
Oh, this.
And this one to Treadwell.
Oh, got lucky there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Here's Robinson again on second down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Oh, big hole left side. Touchdown! LaVisca Chenault. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Oh, you come on, Griffin.
There, but it winds up falling
Play the
incomplete.
ball,
Well, I guess
bro.
we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And now look at this. Big gain and a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory.
Wow,
Thinking points,
dude.
definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A slant to Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small.
No. Oh, huge play.
Touchdown. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mahomes going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to a 25-yard line.
That's cool, though. The sun's actually setting during the game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. They go backwards.
Come on.
2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Why
That's
was
some
figured after the
bullshit.
9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Arnold. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Finds the open target, Arnold. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. LaVisca Chenault. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. Lawrence going to throw again. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Getting real.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively.
No fucking way. Griffin catch his ass. Fuck, dude.
Kansas City touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position. And that
Gotta make that fucking tackle, dude. My God.
Afterwards, so just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's
Put his ass down.
At the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Arnold, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 1st down, a run with Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Lawrence. Dancing to his left.
Run, Trevor, run.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Able to complete this to Chenault.
Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking shit, dude. Oh, that's Chenault all the way, man. He's a beast. He's just a beast. That's how he... Oh, God.
Down to 2. After the touchdown, Cook now.
Down by 2, less than 2 minutes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
God damn it.
Man, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw, Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Got it.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Jags are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. But that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Back to throw. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy.
Come on, get the line, get the line.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh!
Past the 20.
That's what it is. That's right there.
They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Hey.
Wow, it's a never say never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
A score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they won't make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
You hit water balls and stuff. Okay, you guys do water balls? Yeah, kind of know that. Yeah, okay. I mean, it'll just be real quick. I'm sorry. I got to go. No worries, man. You're a fucking solicitating motherfucker, man. Shit.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
Fucking some college kid trying to sell me water like Walmart sells me water, man. Fuck off.
Now, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And the lead is up to 5.
Oh my God, man! You got time on the board.
After the
I really hope I didn't leave you enough time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I will say this is like the best game of Madden I've ever played.
Mahomes to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he got it.
Picked off at the 30.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Robinson. Into the second.
Oh, I didn't fucking try to truck.
Just shy of midfield. 74 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Good game, man. Good fucking game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help